I'm David Ratowitz, and I'm running for Congress right here in Illinois' 5th Congressional District. I'm here to talk to you today about three very important things. First, I want to tell you a little bit about myself so we can get to know each other. And secondly, I want to tell you what I believe in and what I stand for. And finally, I want to tell you why I'm running for Congress and why you need to vote for David Ratowitz in the Republican primary on February 2nd, and why you need to vote for me again in November in the general election. I grew up in southern Cook County in a small town called Hazel Crest, Illinois. I went to the University of Iowa on an Army ROTC scholarship. After college, I served on active duty for about 5.5 years. While in the Army, I graduated from the Army Airborne School and U.S. Army Ranger School. I served tours in the Republic of Korea in the 2nd Infantry Division and in Fort Bragg as a paratrooper in the 82nd Airborne Division. When I got out of the Army, I spent about a year working in corporate America in medical sales, and then I went back to school. I earned a law degree and an MBA at Tulane University in New Orleans, Louisiana. While in graduate school, I started a successful real estate development and property management company, which I ran until 2005, when I lost my home and my business to Hurricane Katrina. I spent about a year after that rebuilding everything. And then I moved here, back home to Chicago, where I've been practicing law ever since. I can best summarize my beliefs very simply, like this. I believe in you. I believe in the creativity and the hard work of the American people. History bears out my faith in you. In the past, in economic downturns, when the government has just laid back, has lowered taxes, has even better reduced spending and lowered taxes even more, recessions only last 6 to 9 months. That's because the American people, with the savings of their own money in the form of tax cuts, take that money and they reinvest it into new businesses, in developing the industries of the futures. They put themselves back to work, and then they put their fellow Americans back to work. Again, when government does this, recessions only last 6 to 9 months, and they're followed by years of economic growth and prosperity. In contrast, when government tries to solve an economic downturn by raising taxes or increasing spending, by stimulating the economy, we end up with long recessions that last 15 months or more, that are followed by long periods of economic stagnation, double-digit unemployment. This is true every time big government has tried to spend its way out of a recession. And this is why I'm running for Congress. As you all know, we are in an economic downturn. It's a serious economic downturn, and we are doing exactly the wrong thing. Instead of freeing up capital so that Americans can reinvest it in small businesses which account for 80% of all new job growth, we're taking money out of the small business sector and we're putting it through government. And as we know, governments don't create jobs. They don't create new industries. Instead, they funnel money into the corporations which have the greatest incentive to seek government money. And those are the corporations that are failing, the very businesses that cannot create new jobs because they are simply going away. And that's why I'm running for Congress. We need course correction in Washington. We need somebody who understands simple America, who understands how the economy works. I'm the only candidate in this race from any party who has worked in all three sectors of the U.S. economy, in government, in big business, and in small business as an entrepreneur. And that is why I'm running for Congress, and that is why you need to vote for David Ratowitz in February 2nd in the Republican primary, so that we can lower taxes, shrink spending, and help ourselves put America back to work.